Hi there. Are you worried about foreclosure and struggling to make your mortgage payments? First of all, I want you to take a deep breath. You are not alone. There are so many people here in California going through pre-foreclosure right now. And I know that it can be hard to keep going when it feels overwhelming. And sometimes all we need is a little reminder and someone to tell us that things are going to be okay. Check out the link in the description. I made a video just for you, encouraging, uplifting, and a reminder that there is hope even in the darker days. My name is Michelle. I am a realtor in Southern California and a community outreach foreclosure prevention specialist. I know that was a mouthful. But I'm here to help. I'm here to help my community. I'm here to help you. That's the reason behind this video. I want to arm you with loads of knowledge and information to save your home, depending on what stage you're in. There might be some things that you don't know that can help you today. I also hold the national and accredited short sale and foreclosure resource certification from the National Association of Realtors. What that means is I'm specially trained to assist homeowners going through foreclosure and needing to do a short sale. So really quick disclaimer, the information I'm sharing today is intended to provide general guidance and should not be taken as tax or financial advice. Every homeowner's situation is unique. I recommend contacting an attorney, financial advisor, or tax professional to determine the best course of action for your specific circumstances. Additionally, California recently released AB 2424. And this, you guys, it's a new law that's offering protections to homeowners in foreclosure, going through the foreclosure process. Stay tuned because I'm going to be explaining this one to you. My goal here in this video is to help make the process for you smoother and empower you with the knowledge and support that you need moving forward. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Foreclosure is a legal process where your lender takes back your home because you have fallen behind on your mortgage payments. But here's the key. Foreclosure is a process. It's not an event. And what that means is you have time to take action. Okay, so let's get into the foreclosure timeline. So this right here can help alleviate a lot of stress for people because when we know exactly what's going to happen and when, we can plan ahead and it doesn't have to be this guessing game. So let's really dive in and let's take an aerial view of what the foreclosure process looks like. So let's start here with pre-foreclosure period here in red. If you stop making your mortgage payment, your lender may take about 2, 3, 4, or more months before it commences foreclosure. Day 1, the lender contacts the borrower, the homeowner. The lender must contact the borrower by phone or in person to assess the borrower's financial situation and explore options to avoid foreclosure. During the conversation, the lender must inform the borrower. Let me give you guys some definitions really quick. The borrower is the homeowner. The borrower is the person's name on the loan. Okay, so of the right to meet with the lender within 14 days and give the borrower a toll-free number for HUD-certified housing counselors. Day 31, notice of default. So a lender may have filed a notice of default 30 days after contacting the borrower to explore options to avoid foreclosure. The notice of default informs the borrower of the default. It must be filed in the county where the property is located and then mailed within 10 business days to the borrower and others who have requested the notice. 5 days before the lapse. Okay, so Day 116. Okay, so let's look below at the timeline. So this is the foreclosure period. Number 1 here, the buyer defaults. Day 1, month 1, the lender contacts the borrower. Day 31, which is getting into month 2, the notice of default is filed. So it's 1, 2, 3 months. So it's 3 months before the notice of trustee sale is filed. Let's read about that. 5 days before the lapse of the 3 months after the notice of default, the lender may record a notice of an upcoming trustee sale to be held no earlier than 3 months and 20 days after the filing of the notice of default. The notice of trustee sale must be recorded, posted, and mailed to the borrower and others, as well as published once a week for 3 consecutive weeks in a newspaper for general circulation. This is why you guys have been receiving, if you guys are wondering, how are these people getting my information? I'm getting letters from realtors. I'm getting calls from realtors. I'm getting calls from investors. This is why, because they post it publicly. Okay, month 5. The deadline to cure the default is on day 135 to 145, and then the trustee sale. This is where the house gets sold at auction. So the process is about 5 months, you guys. Okay, so let's talk about the deadline to cure. Up to 5 business days before the trustee sale, this is when you get the notice. Deadline to cure default. Okay, so you have up to 5 business days before the trustee sale where the bank is going to sell it at auction. Borrower may reinstate the loan by paying the missed payments plus allowable costs. After the reinstatement period expires, the borrower still has the right to redeem the property by paying the entire debt plus interest plus costs, not just the arrearage, at any time before the bidding begins at the trustee's sale. Okay, so, and then the final sale, because the sale happens at the courthouse. And it's going to be the courthouse that's assigned depending on where you live. So it says, although California law allows a trustee sale to take place 20 days after the posting of the notice of sale. So when they file the notice of trustee sale, that's usually when I'm calling you to see how I can help you, because the buffet of opportunities has just dwindled down. Like there's only so much that you could do within a certain amount of time, which AB 2424 is going to be helping you guys. And we're going to get into that. So definitely stay here with me. But let's see here. Lenders customarily wait 11 more days to help protect against federal tax liens. At the trustee sale, the property is sold at a public auction to the highest bidder. Right here, you're going to see a lot of investors with cash money just bidding to win your property at a much lower price than you would have sold it, which is why selling your property, especially if you have equity, even a short sale, is going to benefit you, because then you're just giving it away to an investor who's going to come in and make money off of it. You might as well sell it. It's your property. Title is transferred to the successful bidder. Okay, so this is the foreclosure process. Okay, so next I want to talk about your options, because foreclosure is the last option. It is the final option. There's so many other options in between. So this is the good stuff. So let's get into it. As we discussed before on the timeline, you have the option to refinance or modify your loan with your current lender. The very first thing to do is to contact your lender. Contact your lender to see what they can do to help you. Every lender is going to be different in their specific programs, and they've given you the HUD certified counselor's phone number, right? When they're supposed to give you information, mail you out some information to certified HUD counselors. Check out the links in the description, because I'm also going to provide them here for you as well. Actually, let me direct you to my website. Now, this website is constantly evolving because this is a video that I'm making, so I'm going to be adding it to the website. Any new information that comes, any new information that I get, any ideas that I have to post there for you, it's called the Resource Hub. So I'm going to also be posting that link. Let me show you really quick what that looks like. Okay, so here is my website. And if you look at the top, hover over pre-foreclosure, click on that. And this right here, you guys, this is my website. So if you see Get Help Now, you can click on here to schedule a call with me, and we can go over a quick phone consultation. Just choose a time that works best for you. and we can go over your options. Secondly, there's another thing that I would like to provide to you. Now, this is something that I just literally thought about today. I'm going to be updating my website. It's not there yet. So check the link below because I am going to be putting a link to this, but it is something that is my passion. You know, I love the healing arts, and empathetic listening is something that I love to do on the side to help people out. You know, active listening, and sometimes listening without giving advice, or listening with giving some really good uplifting positive advice surrounding, you know, the theme of love is something that people need. It's something that's very underrated, because a lot of times when you talk to people, or when people talk to other people and they share, the other person sometimes like quickly interjects and talks about them and makes it about themselves. And so there's going to be some people that don't have that space where it's like, okay, I'm coming to you and I literally just need you to listen. A lot of people don't have that space, don't have that person. Sometimes one person, they don't have that one person where they can go to and just talk to, because it's so healing. And it's so, when you have the weight on your shoulders, you have to get it out of your body. Talking, crying, getting it out is something that is necessary. So I'm also going to be adding that in. So if that's something that you need, check out the link in the description, because I can be here for you. If it's just listening to you and everything that's happening, I can help you transmute that energy. Okay. And we don't have to talk about your options. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to make it about what can you do to help me? What are my resources and things like that? We can do that tomorrow, but today you just need somebody to talk to. That is an idea that I had. I was like, what else can I do for my community? So this is going to be my intention as far as being a community outreach support foreclosure prevention specialist. Is I'm always creating and constantly thinking, and also networking too. What could we do to help? What resources are out here? So keep checking my website, save it to your browser. Okay, so we're back on my website, and let me scroll down, because the next tab I'll want you guys to click on is Resource Hub. This is a little bit about me, my certification, the foreclosure timeline that we have talked about, a little bit about Assembly Bill 2424 right here. And this is the video that I was telling you about as well too. I put it on here for you guys. Resource Hub and some other blog, check them out. Okay, so let's go to the Resource Hub. Here it is here. And right here, you guys, you're going to have all kinds of resources. So here's your alternatives to foreclosure, avoiding foreclosure scams, foreclosure prevention resources. This is right here, HUD-approved counselors. Everything is right here, you guys. I put everything in one hub. This is going to tell you what the difference is between short sale and foreclosure, what the liabilities are after foreclosure. And this right here goes into more details as we discussed about foreclosure. Let me go back to the first page, because there's another section that I think I'm going to make a little bit more visible here. All right, so scrolling down, this right here, you guys, this is free and this is instant. I actually have 3 tiers of what we like to call here in real estate a CMA. A CMA is a comparative market analysis. Basically what it is, it tells you how much your home is worth. So this is a quick valuation tool that you can use, but I have another resource for you guys. I'm going to be linking it on here. Let me just open that page for you. Okay, so these are my home seller resources. You guys, if you want some free resources right here, this is a free guide on preparing your home for sale. And I have 3 levels, level 1, level 2, and level 3. For my pre-foreclosure people, I would recommend the level 3 market analysis, because this is a video that I create for you and I go into detail about your value and key factors in influencing your property's value, your estimated value range, free resources, and all kinds of goodies there too. But you can literally get a report right here. You put in your address and it comes to you instantly within a range and a snapshot of the current market. Level 2 is a more detailed comparative analysis report that I do. So this one is computer generated using an algorithm. This one right here is what I do. So it's a small form you fill in and I generate the report for you. Right here, it's more detailed and it's not a report, it's a video that I create for you. So definitely If this is something that calls to you, feel free to access all of these free resources. Every single one of these are free for you to get a really good idea of what your home is worth as well too. And then Prop 19, capital gains. If you guys are deciding to do a standard sale and because you have equity and you want to tap into that before the foreclosure process finishes, check out capital gains as well too. All my homeowners 55 and over, check out Prop 19. And again, some other videos and goodies here for you guys. So as I was saying, another option is for you guys to sell your property before going through the foreclosure process. So you can either sell if you have equity or do a short sale if what you owe on your loan is more than what the home is worth. Again, you will know those options by doing a CMA because you have your mortgage statement. So the last piece of the puzzle that you need to determine which route to go towards is going to be a CMA. And when we talk about that, that's something if you decide, okay, let me do that, you can even do that before we get started on the phone call. You can work it any which way that you want to, but you'll need to know what that is. And so if you do have equity, which so many homeowners, because here in Southern California, prices they keep climbing. They keep going up and up and up. And so as you make your payments, your mortgage lowers. So that equity in between has been growing for a lot of homeowners. And so if you have equity in the home and you want to tap into that, I would definitely recommend that. Let me segue into AB 2424 because this is where the new law has come into play to really help homeowners. So let's talk about that. Under AB 2424, you can now request that a trusted third party, such as a family member, a HUD certified counselor, or an attorney can receive copies of important foreclosure related notices. These include notice of default and the notice of sale. Why this matters: by involving a third party, you can ensure that someone is available to help you navigate the foreclosure process and advocate on your behalf. This includes giving you additional support to avoid foreclosure, a mandatory 45-day postponement for active sales with a listing agreement. This is huge, you guys. This one and the next one I'm about to read to you. If you have a listing agreement to sell your home and submit it to the trustee at least 5 days before the scheduled foreclosure sale, the sale must be postponed by 45 days. This gives you more time to market your property, find a buyer, and avoid losing your home through foreclosure. You also get additional time for homeowners under a purchase agreement. So let's say you list the property and you get a buyer. Well, those 45 days are coming up because escrow takes 30 days to complete a sale in most cases. And sometimes you're going to run out of time there. Maybe not, right? But sometimes you might run out of time. So this new law will give you more time. If the property already has a purchase agreement in place and you provide it to the trustee at least 5 business days before the foreclosure sale, the sale must be postponed by an additional 45 days from the date the agreement is submitted. This provision allows you to finalize your sale, pay off your mortgage, and avoid foreclosure. Fair market value protections at foreclosure sales. Before a foreclosure can proceed, a lender must provide the trustee the fair market value of your property at least 10 days before the scheduled date. Additionally, the trustee cannot sell the property for less than 67% of its fair market value. Why this matters is this ensures that your property won't be sold for a price significantly below what it's worth, protecting your equity and reducing the financial impact of the foreclosure. 67% between 167, that's still, these investors are going to be making lots of money still, right? What are home prices here in California? How much are homes worth typically? In our areas in Southern California, right? Those are still big numbers. Consult with your attorney, tax professional. Consult with your realtor. If you don't have one, I can be your advocate and liaison for you. You can have a team working with you to help you avoid foreclosure. Okay, so here's something to note also. And what's really important about AB 2424, keep in mind that these provisions only apply if you act early and that you provide the necessary documents within the required timeframes. If you're unsure based on where you are on what to do next, and or you really want to take advantage of these new laws. And by the way, they're brand new. They started January 1st, 2025. Reach out to me or to a trusted real estate professional. All of my contact information is below in the description. Together, we'll ensure that you make the best option that is available for you. You know, there's also other things that you can do. You can do a deed in lieu of foreclosure or bankruptcy, or you can do nothing, right? You can do absolutely nothing. It's all your choice, but knowing what your options are can help empower you to make the right choice that is best for you. Really quick, if you guys are wondering, Michelle, what is a deed in lieu of foreclosure? Here's what it is in a nutshell. This is an option where you voluntarily transfer ownership of your home to the lender to avoid the formal foreclosure process. While this doesn't allow you to keep the property, it may help you avoid a foreclosure mark on your credit report, because this will be on your credit report. And again, there's going to be lots of different factors, but for the most part, at least 7 years. And depending on what type of loan you have, VA, FHA, conventional, the amount of time they will give you to purchase another home, that is going to vary as well. And I did mention bankruptcy. In my personal opinion, I do feel like bankruptcy should be your last option. Consult with an attorney, because I am not an attorney and I cannot give legal advice. That's just my personal opinion. Filing for bankruptcy can sometimes temporarily halt foreclosure proceedings, but it's a complex process, one with serious long-term implications. It's often a last resort and should be discussed with an experienced attorney. So let's talk about how realtors can help you. So to all of my community members here, what's up, you guys? If you guys are new, hello, welcome. And I would love to invite you to join the community, join my inner circle. And there's links in the description if you would like to sign up for my monthly e-newsletter. Subscribe here to this channel. So far, you guys, if this video is providing you value, show me some love, give it a like too, and share this with somebody who you think could definitely benefit from the information or the empowering video that I mentioned before, and I linked in the description as well too. So you guys know me as someone who specializes in helping first-time home buyers and first-time home sellers save money, time, and help them avoid stress. That is me. That's what I'm passionate about. But what you don't know is that there's other sectors within real estate that I'm also super passionate about. And this is another one right here to help my community, because once upon a time ago, the people going through foreclosure may have been first-time home buyers, may have been first-time home sellers. And guess what? Life happens. Hardships happen. It's a part of life, the ups and downs in life. It really, really breaks my heart. And it's something that I definitely want to give my time and attention to. If there's anything that I could do on my end to help, then I am going to be that beacon of light for you guys. So here are some things that me as a realtor that I could do. And most realtors, every realtor is an independent contractor. And so they are going to have their own things. Like I just mentioned in the initial video, right? That I do empathetic listening as well too. And that's something that I'm going to be offering to you guys. And it's complimentary. It's going to be for 30 minutes and you don't have to pay anything for that. So that's going to be something unique that I provide to my people, to my community. And here are some other things too. I mentioned I can do the comparative market analysis and tell you what your home is worth. I can help negotiate a short sale with your lender. I can facilitate a standard sale so that you can cash out your equity. I can provide valuable resources for you guys. I have a network of attorneys, of CPAs, financial advisors, of mortgage lenders, if you guys want to explore refinancing options to see if that's an option for you. I have hard money loans. I have tons of resources. So to utilize my network as well too. My job is to advocate for you, to provide clarity and help you navigate this challenging time with as little as much stress as possible within regards to this sector here, because I already know it's overwhelming. I already know. So the services that I provide are complimentary. They are free. Okay. With the exception of two, that's going to be the short sale or the standard sale. Both of those, I do charge service fees for those, and I do get paid after we close. And so it's going to be for a standard sale, it'll come from the proceeds that you're going to be receiving, and it's done through escrow. So you don't need to hand me anything from your wallet. It's paid through the proceeds at the sale, and through the short sale, my fee is negotiated with the bank. So we keep it really simple and really easy. Again, all of my contact information, links, they're going to be in the description below. If you're facing foreclosure, or if you just simply have questions or need someone to talk to, contact me today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share, comment below, and subscribe. You never know who in your circle might need this information. And the more likes and the more comments and shares that I do get on this video, the more outreach I can have towards the community. So that's a really good thing. So thank you guys for your support in that way as well. And remember, there is a solution for everything, and this too shall pass. Take lots of care, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.